Like, how you gonna rebrand your life? It's Malibu. It's Malibu. What? It's Malibu. It's Malibu. Jadaa. It's Malibu. Jadaa. And hey, what's up, hello? If you've never seen my face before, but we've been before. Hey, boo. How are you?
She's fine too, but I want you.
Welcome to my new series, Life Rebrand 25 to 26. Guys, I am turning 26 in a few months, literally in 6 months. And I'm ready to change my life. I'm ready to take out all the bad habits and put in all the good habits. I'm ready to rebrand, y'all. Y'all probably like, how you gonna rebrand your life? Y'all, I'm about to sit here and explain to you because this is episode 1 of Life Rebrand 25 to 26. But before I go into it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe because good vibes here all the time. So y'all, I am ready for something new. I'm ready for my life to be better. And I feel like my life can't be better if I'm not bettering myself. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm creating a whole new wardrobe. I'm about to be 26. To me, 26 is almost 30. So to me, that's like grown woman. I want to step into my grown woman era. I feel like I kind of am, but I feel like I want to enhance it more. I want to make sure my hair is always done. I want to make sure my nails are always done. I want to make sure my lashes are always done. I want to make sure my toes are always done. Okay? I want to make sure every time I step in the room, I'm that girl, no matter the occasion. And it starts with my clothes. I'm moving away from like the baddie clothes. I would say like, yeah, I got some cleavage out right now, but like what I'm wearing is not too crazy. You feel me? Like I'm kind of over like the see-through stuff and all that other stuff. Like I want to be elegant, cute, and still give that girl. So I'm going to be throwing away a lot of my clothes. Second, health is wealth, right? And I am going to be doing new eating habits. So tomorrow I'm actually going to be meal prepping for the week. And I'm going to see how that will help me. Because the vision I see for my 26-year-old self is this double chin is smaller. My face is more slimmer. I'm more slimmer in the body. And that starts with food. Food is the big indicator on how you gain or lose weight. So tomorrow I'm going to be cooking all day. We're going to be meal prepping, cutting, everything. Y'all going to be joining me as I do that because health is wealth. Another thing with health too that goes into the gym. Y'all, I told myself that I'm at least going to the gym every day. I have to push myself. I have to. You know when you want something, you have to push yourself. And this is me pushing myself. I told myself, I don't care if it's at night. I don't care when it's like I get off of work. I'm going to the gym. I don't care if it's just me walking on the treadmill for like 10 minutes. I don't care if it's just me, doing sit-ups at home. It has to be something. I want to do something. I need to get my body moving. Okay, my body was moving perfectly fine when I did not drive because I walked everywhere, so that kept my weight very off. But now that I drive everywhere, I'm barely walking. Like work, I'm always moving, but I'm not doing enough movement. So that's like another thing that I want to do, but I want to incorporate in my life because I want to live a long life. And being able to live a long life, you have to live a healthy life. So yeah. Also, I want to elevate my speech. I feel like for me, because I want to be a CEO, because I want to be an entrepreneur, because that's where I want to be when I'm 26, is having a flourish running business, is I need to know more words. I have this thing where I talk fast, so some of my words will get mixed up. Sometimes I talk without thinking. Yeah. I'm learning that I need to read more. I want to enhance my words, my knowledge, my thinking, everything. That way, whenever I dibble and dabble into everything, it will all make sense. And I will know how to talk better and know how to describe things better. Not just for me, but for you guys, so y'all can understand what I'm talking about. You feel me? Another thing that I'm doing to rebrand my life is slowing down. I have this thing where I'm just like, I gotta get it done. And it's just like, I'm not even taking enough time to just slow down. Like, I told myself that I need to just slow down. And, when I'm working on a project, take my time so I could put my best into it. Okay? Another thing that I'm doing to rebrand my life is making sure I get my 7 to 8 hours of sleep. 7 to 8 hours of sleep is important, guys. Y'all don't understand how important that is. And I know for me, like, sometimes I want to go out and hang out with the girls. Sometimes I want to do this, I want to do that. But I got to make sure I sleep. Okay, I'm sure I sleep. Another thing that I'm doing to rebrand my life is I'm trying to lower the alcohol. I love to drink. Don't get me wrong. I love to drink, but I want to lower it. I don't want to be drinking more and more and more because, again, I want to have a long living life. And alcohol is something that can ruin you in the long run. So I'm minimizing the drinking. I'm also trying to minimize going like to the clubs and stuff. Like I want to do more hands-on things. Like I want to go to like a painting party, or like I want to go hiking, picnic, or just something just fun where it's not just like, oh my gosh, the club, blah, blah, blah. Like I like to go to the club when I haven't been in like months. Like I haven't been to the club since October. So like now I'm like, yeah, I can go, but it's not gonna be like an every night. For me, I think I am officially growing out of the little girl phase and hopping through my young woman phase, where now I'm trying to close into my grown woman phase. Like grown women go to the club, but we ain't there all the time. Grown women about getting their money. Grown women is about investing in themselves. Grown women is about loving themselves. And y'all know I love myself to death, okay? I love myself. But I gotta make sure my mind is there. I gotta make sure my body is there. I gotta make sure my health is there. Especially because like in the future, I know I wanna be a mommy. And I gotta be here for my kids. And I want to make sure that my kids don't have to worry about a thing. And how am I gonna do that if I'm slacking, if I'm sleeping a lot and all that other stuff? Another thing that I'm doing to rebrand my life is I really want to grow my relationship with God. I have a relationship with God. Yes, I do. But I know that I'm lukewarm. He knows that I'm lukewarm. I tell him every day, like, Lord, I know. It's the temptations, it's the music. I really want to get more into my word, but it's me. I have to do that. You know, all these things that I want to do to elevate myself, I have to push myself to do it. And it's lonely because there's sometimes where there's people that want to do this, but you're trying to change your life a little bit. So they might not want to hang out with you more. And it is what it is. I don't care. I'm at a point where I'm just like, you know, I'm ready. I feel like I fulfilled all that in my life already, that now I'm ready to be that boss woman. I'm ready to, whenever I go out, it's about making money. When I see my people, it's all about love. When I look at my body, I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm just everything, you know? Yes, so this is episode 1 of me just explaining to y'all what this series is going to be like. What are y'all gonna see? And y'all gonna go through it with me. And I'm so excited. So if you made it to the end of this video, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. And join the series, guys. I love you guys so much. And tell me, if you could rebrand something in your life, what would it be? Let me know in the comments. Bye.